Could you imagine it? A world, a shared universe with the Hulk versus Wolverine, or maybe Spider-Man and Deadpool together. I suppose dreams can come true. Now, let's read this article. Gotta put on my glasses and become sophisticated Joe. Disney reportedly in talks to purchase 21st Century Fox. The title of this article alone almost just gave me an orgasm. Let's continue. The Walt Disney Company is reportedly in talks to purchase most of 21st Century Fox, according to CNBC. According to the report, talks have been taking place for Disney to buy most of the company, not including the news and sports assets. Well, we don't care about that anyway, us superhero nerds. Okay, let's continue. While talks have been taking place over the last several weeks, there's no guarantee that there will be a deal. There better be a deal! Let me calm myself. This is just very important to me. And a lot of you, I'm sure. The report says that talks have been let me get my speech together. The report says that talks have ceased for the time being, but that the entire conversation has been on again and off again for some time. The deal would specifically include 20th Century Fox, 21st Century Fox's movie studio. The deal could reunite Marvel's X-Men and Fantastic Four with the characters currently existing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and could bring the rights to the home release for the theatrical cut of Star Wars to the same company that owns Lucasfilm. I'm wanting to have multiple nerdgasms right now. Fox senior management is reportedly leaning towards a tighter focus on news and sports for the multimedia company to more effectively compete in those spaces. That's fine with me, as long as you give us the movie stuff. As the article speculates, 21st Century Fox is simply not a big enough media company to able to compete in the changing entertainment landscape that has developed as a result of the rise of streaming companies like Netflix and Amazon. Since Disney is prohibited from owning two broadcast companies, the deal would not include the Fox broadcast network, but it would include cable networks, FX, and National Geographic. The deal would also not include Fox Sports, as the purchase could be seen as anti-competitive for the sake of antitrust laws. Again, I could care less about the sports. I could really care less. You know what I want. Disney has already acquired a massive media library that includes the Marvel and Star Wars universe. The purchase of 21st Century Fox would also bring the X-Men movie franchise under that umbrella for Disney to do with as they see fit, as well as the Alien film franchise. I could care less about the Alien film franchise as well. I haven't seen any of the movies. I don't really plan to. You know what I'm here for. The X-Men movies franchise is currently booming, with spin-offs Deadpool and Logan generating high box office take and critical acclaim. Now, that is true. The franchise will expand further in 2018 with The New Mutants, Deadpool 2, and X-Men Dark Phoenix, and even further in 2019 with the Gambit movie. All right, y'all. What do you guys think? Just imagine all the possibilities. Fantastic Four in the MCU. Wolverine in the MCU. The X-Men in the MCU. But let's talk about this a bit more, okay? Because currently X-Men already has their own universe as well, with Deadpool existing in that same universe and Wolverine existing in that same universe, though he's dead in this current X-Men universe. So you got Deadpool and the rest of the X-Men, though they haven't met yet. I don't know what further plans they have for this Fox X-Men shared universe, because I haven't seen any of I haven't seen any of the Fox Mutants X-Men franchise movies except for the first Deadpool. Only reason is because it was awesome. Everybody was saying it was really good. It's Deadpool. I decided to see it and I liked it. And I'll watch Deadpool 2. I don't plan on watching any of the other X-Men movies. I don't care about this X-Men franchise. Personally, I'd be okay if it just died, and I hope if Marvel Studios gets the rights back, then they will scrap this whole entire X-Men universe, even though they have new stuff planned, like the Gambit movie and the X-Men Dark Phoenix or Dark Force, whatever it's called. I don't keep up with this stuff. All that could be scrapped for all I care, and they could recreate the Fantastic Four, put them in the MCU, recreate the X-Men, put them in the MCU. Finally, Wolverine as well in the MCU. And from what I've heard, Jack Human, he did say if Wolverine was in the MCU, that he would continue playing the character. So, what if, Marvel Studios gets the rights back, and then Wolverine would be able to be in the same universe? And what if they brought Jack Human back to play this new Wolverine in the MCU, and they could finally do him some proper justice and get him his comic book costume? They could make it, Marvel Studios could make it to where it wouldn't look ridiculous. Okay? They've done Ant-Man. They did Ant-Man. Who else? Black Panther, Doctor Strange. All these people, they've gotten their comic book costumes, and they've adapted it into what is supposed to be a real world that we exist in as well. So they could do it with Wolverine. Marvel Studios would do Wolverine justice. They would do Fantastic Four justice. They would do the X-Men justice. They would do everybody justice. So I just want to see this happen. I want this to happen. I could care less about the Fox Sports. I really could. I don't care about that. I'm a superhero nerd. I care about this superhero stuff. This would be like a revolutionary event to happen in the world of comic book movies. You do realize that, right? That this is big. This is big. If this happens, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be going too crazy. So I just want this to happen. I care about the MCU. I don't care about the current X-Men universe. The only thing I care about in that universe is Deadpool, because I liked Deadpool, and I'll be seeing Deadpool 2. I won't be seeing anything else. Marvel Studios made a deal with Sony to share Spider-Man and finally bring him to the MCU. Spider-Man was finally brought home, and he was done justice. His 15 minutes of Civil War, that's all I needed to know that his 10 minutes of Spider-Man, of his 10 minutes of being Spider-Man, and his 5 minutes of being Peter Parker in Civil War. That's all I needed to know that Spider-Man had finally been done justice. And then Spider-Man Homecoming just sealed the deal. It just sealed everything, that Marvel Studios knows what they're doing with this character. He is the, like, almost like one of the sole heroes of the Marvel Universe. And he's been done justice by Marvel Studios. I 100% trust in Marvel Studios. If they can get the rights to Fantastic Four, to X-Men, to Wolverine, these characters can finally be done justice. Deadpool, that's a different story, because I feel Fox actually has done justice for the Deadpool character, and I actually don't know exactly how he would work being in the MCU, because, you know, his, just the character he is. Then again, Punisher's in the MCU, and he's not nerfed or anything because he's on Netflix. So Deadpool could, like, if he was on Netflix, he could get the Punisher treatment that Punisher's getting and won't have to be nerfed or anything, and still be the Deadpool that we all know and love. I know you guys are probably like, he should be in the movies. He's a big enough character to be in the movies. But just the way the MCU is, and all their movies are pretty much PG-13, I just don't see how it can't be rated R without it being on Netflix. So, and I would be fine with that. Look, as long as, if Deadpool becomes a part of the MCU, and if he's on Netflix, that's fine with me, because it means he'll get the proper treatment that he needs, just like the Punisher. So I'd be fine with it. I really would. I just want these characters to be done justice. This is like the best. This is like news that you've always talked about, you've always wanted to happen, but you never knew the day would come where you actually hear this news happening. That's what this type of news is. Just think about all the greatness that could be achieved. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed my video, let me know what you thought. Let me become Mad Joe again. Links to all my social media are down below in the description box. There are 2 like buttons. Be sure to hit the button with the thumb pointing up. Share this video to anyone you feel enjoy. If you're new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong the notification bell to join the Mad Squad on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out.